Today is all about macro photography with an iPhone. So, I'm not in my basement, I'm not in my studio. As you can see, I'm in Teresópolis, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, my home country. I was raised here in this paradise, which is my grandparents' country house. But today, I'm here to show you guys how good it is to take some macro photography using an iPhone or any modern smartphone or flagship smartphone. I don't know, whatever. It's mobile photography, mobile macro photography. So let's start by recording screen. Boom. Photo. First things first, to activate the macro mode, macro profile, every time we got like super close to a subject, there's like a small flower here. When you tap, boom, start focus. If you don't tap that, you lose focus by how close you get to your subject. It's changing us a little bit here, so you can see maybe how close I can get to those beautiful flowers. And if you know the name of the flower, please let me know in the comments, because I have no idea. I just know that they're very beautiful. So again, activate macro. I'm using the 1x lens right now, and you can see that I'm super close. I'm tapped to focus, and I snap my shot here, and it looks great, it looks fine. You can see here, but let's go for a more, I don't know, close kind of thing. So the first tip is shot with the ultra wide lens of your phone, the 0.5, 0.3, I don't know, whatever you have as your ultra wide. I change here for the ultra wide, and now you can see that I almost sometimes even touch the flower. Oh my god, there's a lot of honeybees here. Nice. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Boom. Oh, did I get it? Almost. Okay. So with the ultra wide and the macro mode, I can get very, very close to my subject. It's hard because it's windy today. Let's see. Stabilize the shot, macro mode. Boom. Slightly out of focus. Let's try that again. Now there's no wing. Nice. So let's see here. Super close, super close. Oh, come on. Let's get this one here. Nice. Now we're talking. And every time I get close to snap a picture, the wind blows. How Murphy is that? You see? Come on. Let's see here, the green one. Super close, super close. You can see the stems. And boom. If I change to the 1x, boom. You can see the difference. 1x, macro. And if I zoom in, you can see how good the iPhone is with the native lenses. Of course, I'm not using any macro external lens here. Tip number 2, great source of light, is 12:54 now. Sun is, I don't know, full power, almost at its peak, and it's winter here in Brazil. So the best way is have like your subject lit up with a great source of light. Every time you're trying to use macro mode, especially on iOS, and it doesn't have enough light, you see like a prompt saying you need more light, or I don't know, go somewhere with more light. There's a message talking about low light with the iPhone. So again, let's do one here with in the shades. Let's see here, this one here is in the shade, so it is still good because I have a lot of light around, but it is windy. Jesus, yes, no wind. So here, low light, still good. Yeah, still good. But if I go to this one here with like crazy good light, it's even better. You see by the edits, like before and after, what I'm talking about. How crazy are those details? And how good is the bokeh? The depth of field of an iPhone here. So let's see if I can find other subjects, because usually for macro photography is either like small insects, bugs, ladybugs, ants, beetles, or flowers, because macro photography is all about the details. Let's see if I can find other flowers. Found other flowers here, but for those ones I need to be extra careful. This is called Christ crown. I know that for a fact because here we use a lot to build natural fences because of its thorns. Like it's very, very, very sharp and pointy. So I need to be extremely careful to be like super close to those flowers here. Let's see what I can get. Let's record the screen again so you guys can follow along. Again, very well lit subject, and let me put the camera a little higher so you can see it better. So like macro mode activated, super close, boom. My third tip is stabilization. Here, it's a lot less windy than the first bush flower thing, and you can see that the flower is almost like still, so it's a lot easier to shoot macro photography. So that's my third tip, stabilization. Let's see if I can get the seeds and the thorn here. You can see how close I am with the lenses here, and it's insane. There is this little guy here now. Wow, that's crazy. Let's try with the 25. Beautiful. Oh, there's tip number 3. Let's find another subject. This is a good one. back in Canada, we have a lot of this little guy here during the spring. In Canada, maybe probably whole North America, it's called dandelion. This thing here is the one that we blow and spread the seeds, I guess. Those little white hairy thing, and creates like those yellow little flowers that we see on the ground, especially during like spring season. It's a good one for my tip number 4, which is mind the focus, because focus is probably like the crucial part of macro photography, because as close as you get from your subject, you lose focus, even with the macro mode enabled. So if you tap to focus, you can get some very great shots. I see I can get from this little guy here. See, if I don't focus on the thing, it's everything blurry. Even though the macro mode autofocus because of proximity, but if you don't manually focus on what you want, yes, move a little bit, not be in the frame, and get closer as I can get. Boom. Oh yeah. See? Beautiful. Of course, I'm not, again, using any macro lens. So just remind you, tip number 4, mind the focus. See you around. Look at this piece of wood. It was a tree, but like it's full eaten by termites and ants. And where's me? Here. For my tip number 5, which is find the details. Like macro photography, it is about details. I've said that probably too many times throughout this video, because it is what it is. Macro photography is finding those tiny details where others are not looking. So let's see where I can find here in this beautiful piece of log. First I need to stabilize my tripod. Jesus. Can you see me? The light is good. Okay, cool. Let's see what I can find here. Spring cord, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Go back to photo mode and activate macro. Still can see me? Yeah, same frame. Let's see where I can get here. Ooh. Ant. There you go. Come on, little guy, stay still. I think I'm on the way. Unless you're seeing my hand. Cool. Let's see where I can get here. I don't want to be beaten by any small bugs, or because I'm in their turf now, so I don't want to get any bites. Like, look at this. Oh boy. Look, this looks like a castle or something. Tap to focus. And boom. Can I get a bug here? Yes. Let's see the leaf here. Oh, you can see the fur of the leaf. Hell yeah. So, finding details. That's tip number 5. Let's finish this video. One extra bonus tip of macro photography, and you're seeing this all over the video, which is the edits. You have to work around with your edits because it is super important. Even though you tap to focus, you have good light, your shots are super stable, super sharp. With the edits, you can even bring the focus, the eyes of your audience. Oh my god, it's in the shade here. You can get your audience eyes right where you want. So like, don't over edit. Be mindful about that. Don't like overcook your photos, but a good edit, a nice color grading, it enhances your experience a lot. So this is my bonus tip for today. And let me know in the comments if you guys like find something useful out of this quick 5 tips of macro photography using your smartphone or your iPhone in my case. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video, comment. I'm super close to get 100 subscribers. I believe I'm like close to 900 right now, and I would appreciate a lot if you guys could help our boy out here. And see you next video. See you around.